must unlearn what you have learned.
The Star Wars universe will be getting a lot bigger in the coming years. That means plenty of writers, directors, and actors will each get a chance to throw in some nods to the original films. But even though the Star Wars saga has been poured over for decades, there are still a ton of details, secrets, and Easter eggs we're willing to bet most fans have never caught.
No. It's not true.
Here are Screen Rant's 10 hidden details in Star Wars films. No ordinary freighter. George Lucas knew the Millennium Falcon was as iconic as anything else in his original trilogy, so when it came time to flesh out the world of Naboo in Attack of the Clones, he didn't disappoint. Fans can spot not one, but 3 Corellian YT-1300 light freighters in Naboo Spaceport. It's apparently a more popular model than you'd think, but in the following movie, fans can catch the real Falcon landing on Coruscant, years before Han Solo would ever get behind the wheel. Lucky Charms. The tradition may have started during World War II, but these days hanging a pair of fuzzy dice from a car's rearview mirror doesn't need to be explained. Apparently, even Han Solo and Chewbacca can use the added luck, judging by the pair of gold dice hanging in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. They're hard to spot, but the die-hard fans know where to look. In fact, The Force Awakens had already started filming by the time a crew member realized the dice were missing and bought a gold-plated pair on eBay. Talk about commitment to continuity. A rebel painter. George Lucas may have dreamed up one incredible space opera all by himself, but it was Ralph McQuarrie's concept paintings which made the director's vision a reality, and convinced Fox it was worth investing. McQuarrie's role wasn't lost on Lucas either. When it came time to film The Empire Strikes Back, he made sure to give the painter a cameo. McQuarrie can be seen strutting through Hoth's Echo Base with his sketchpad in hand. Late ejection. The Star Wars series is filled with space battles and exploding space stations, and the movie usually shows nothing but sparks and smoke to keep the violence to a minimum. But one shot shows the model builders have a sense of humor. When the Millennium Falcon enters an asteroid field in Episode 5, one pursuing TIE fighter crashes directly into a space rock. But don't miss the unlucky pilot helplessly thrown from the wreckage, visible for only a split second before being broken into pieces. Boba Fett unmasked. When Luke's friends are used as bait to draw him to Cloud City, the young Jedi catches a glimpse of them before the trap is sprung. But when the scene was filmed, the actor who was supposed to wrestle Leia out of the hallway was a no-show. Actor Jeremy Bulloch saved the day, taking off his Boba Fett armor and throwing on an Imperial uniform instead. It's a rare look at the man who actually played the part under the Mandalorian's famous helmet. But Bulloch got another cameo in Revenge of the Sith, piloting the Rebel blockade runner that would kick off the original trilogy. Squid Lake. In the world of Star Wars, even an opera is unrecognizable, shown as a variety of liquid spheres in Revenge of the Sith. It's during a performance of Squid Lake that Anakin first learns the powers of the dark side from Chancellor Palpatine, taking his first step towards becoming Darth Vader. His temptation should have been obvious too. When Darth Plagueis is first mentioned, the shot cuts to the large sphere of liquid in front of the men. Look closely at the water's reflections, and you'll notice a ghostly image of Darth Vader's famous helmet. We give the effects team bonus points for keeping it subtle, but a cool case of foreshadowing all the same. Skywalker sound. Just by making the original Star Wars series, George Lucas wound up inventing ILM and Skywalker Sound, industry-leading studios for special effects and music. ILM tends to get most of the headlines, so the director decided to even the scales, including the logo for Skywalker Sound in Attack of the Clones. It's clearly visible during Anakin and Obi-Wan's Coruscant chase, rotating as one of a dozen other neon signs in the entertainment district. Who needs blasters? The prequels tend to get a rough ride from fans. But what if we told you one of the saga's greatest moments was hidden in the background of Revenge of the Sith? Believe it. When Obi-Wan is hunting down General Grievous, clone troopers are fighting battle droids all around him. For a split second, one clone trooper can be seen squaring off against a droid in a Rocky-esque way, dropping it with a stiff jab to the head and a brutal body blow. Hard to spot or not, why isn't this trooper being worshipped as one of the franchise's most badass heroes? Come on. Blue in the face. Considering how many directors give themselves cameos in the background of their biggest blockbusters, you'd think George Lucas would have joined in on the fun at some point. But the writer and director waited until Revenge of the Sith to make his triumphant debut, painted blue to play the blue-skinned Baron Papanoida alongside his daughter Katie. It's a tiny cameo, but both of the characters ended up getting a lot more screen time in the animated Clone Wars. Unfortunately, Lucas didn't reprise his role. One tough youngling. Anakin's turn to the dark side may have been a long time coming, but he didn't waste time becoming evil, slaying the Jedi younglings in his first mission as Darth Vader. But one young Jedi ends up standing out, taking on a handful of clone troopers in front of Bail Organa before falling to blaster fire. George Lucas wasn't happy just giving himself and his daughter a cameo. The young boy is his son, Jet. The character's name is Zet Jukasa, and he's no random hero either. He actually first appeared in Episode 2 when Obi-Wan was searching for the planet the killer clones were grown on. Those are all the hidden details and Easter eggs we think Star Wars fans will want to know about. But do you know of any others we left out? Be sure to share them in the comments, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We have a whole playlist with great Star Wars videos, so make sure you check it out by clicking the on-screen link. Thanks!